and I look like I'm a million miles away.
Crispy wings, sauce dripping slow. Stacked up high like a food cargo. Crunching loud, the flavor show. Midnight cravings, gotta let it go. Late night, feast tables alive. Forks and knives, tonight, the hunger vibe.
It's foodie time, foodie time, it's foodie time, foodie time, it's foodie time, foodie time,
Foodie time.
foodie time.
Good morning.
Is that? Hey.
Hey. You guys, welcome in. It's foodie time. Well, you guys, it's Friday and it's my last Friday. I'm not going to be here next week. I'm going to keep saying that over and over so everybody knows and nobody fusses at me. I don't want those. Look, I don't want those emails. Where are you at? But anyway, welcome into Foodie Time. We are Connect and Grow Chat. I'm here with my pal right now. This is Nettie. She's the co-host of this show, and we are ready to get started. If you type #grow in this chat, you'll be able to show your link that way. And people will go to your channel and check you out and see what you're all about. Yes. Check you out and see what you're all about. Okay, I'm rhyming today. Look out.
You're a poet and you know it.
Look out. I'm all about rhyming, about a shout out. Yeah. Okay, never mind. I don't rhyme. Okay,
I was about to say you were a rapper in the past too, huh?
You know, I can sing along with a rap song, but that's about it. You know, I can sing and try to rap, but forget about it. It is hilarious. You guys, we got some special guests coming on here too with our panel. Here you go. First one is Travel with Josie Ann.
Hi. Josie Ann.
She don't want to be called special. But she's a special guest. So there you are. And then also we got Lori Barber. Hey, Lori.
All right, Lori.
Hey, everybody.
Good morning. I like your shirt. Is that piano keys?
It is.
Oh,
all right.
Sweet. Okay. I was like, okay, I'm trying to focus in. I can't see worth a darn, y'all, but you look, I can see piano keys from a mile away because at one time in my life, I wanted to play the piano. And that's a whole long story. But anyway, this morning, y'all, is my last day. I put in the comments the question of the day. What do you do on your last day before you leave for a cruise? Do you have a checklist? You know, that thought occurred to me this morning is I don't even have a checklist, y'all. And my brain is hurting. I've been thinking about so much stuff I need to do today.
I have a whiteboard that is right by my door that goes out to the garage. And on that checklist, that's where I put my phone cords, my earrings of the day, stuff that the walk out the door stuff, a bottle of water, blah, 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 all this. It's on my little list right before so that I don't forget a sweater, because I don't pack that, I carry it. So.
Yeah, I understand. You know, I went looking for a black sweater yesterday. You cannot find a sweater during a hot summer, okay? It was crazy. I went to like 4 stores. I didn't see not one.
Should have gone to the thrift store.
You know, I that thought did occur to me, but it was just too far to drive. We don't have one near us, oddly enough. So I would have had to drive to the other side, and I just didn't feel like doing that. I should have thought of it a week ago and then ordered it, right? I should have thought of it. But anyway. So
but you should have looked at least, because maybe you could have found one that was delivered overnight.
Yeah, that's true. I could have had one from Amazon and got it delivered overnight, but I didn't even, like I said, I didn't even think about that till this week. Daddy's here. Yeah, look, I'm looking at the chat because there's a lot of people here already. So we're going to say hello to everybody real quick. Danny's here. Our Minjamad, thank you, because Josian's going vertical, I think. So if you're in Josian's chat, you probably have 2 choices. You could either be landscape or you can be vertical. So there you go. So just want to alert you of that, Danny. And there's Danielle, down the 2 Dannys. 2 Danielles coming in at the same time. Down South Stitcher's name is Danielle as well. Welcome in. And there's Tawana. Hi, good morning, Tawana. Coming in. Okay, and there's Zach. Good morning, Mrs. Vicky. Well, you can say hello to the rest of the ladies. He just automatically started typing before y'all got here, so that's how that goes. Okay, let's see who else is in here. Cruising with comps. There's Chris.
Hey,
Chris.
Chris.
Chris has become a solid part of the community. You know, we can't get rid of him now. Chris, you're
He's
making
passionate
everybody
about
gamble. Huh?
he's passionate about gambling, so he fits right in.
Yeah, he fits right in. He really does. It's like you've always been here, Chris. Welcome in. Will G, good morning, Will. We was talking about you this morning. We're talking about how you travel so much. We all want to be like Will and Bill, traveling and cruising all the time. Okay. Welcome in. Janice Creates. Hi, Janice. Good morning from New Jersey. Welcome in. If you are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe to the channel that you came in on. I appreciate that. And also, everybody give a thumbs up so the algorithm can say, oh yeah, they were engaged. You know, YouTube has a funny way of showing different ways you can be engaged. You can either thumbs up, you can comment, or you can watch a video, and hopefully you do all three. We call that the perfect package. So thank you in advance. Anfield coming from across the pond from the UK. Hi, Lee. How you doing? Anfield Road layout in the loft. Let's see who else is here. Okay. JC Calamity Jane. Hey girl. Welcome in. Welcome in. You guys all know Calamity Jane. She's the lady that does the gardening, and she's got chickens, and she talks about health and stuff like that. And we got our first troll, but I'm not going to read it because I
Don't
know
read it.
Danny's already taken care of it. I promise you. Anyway, Cruz and Chris M. How are you doing, Chris? What is up? Hey, how you been? I mean, honestly, I know you've been traveling a lot, so I'm not even sure if you're at home right now. So anyway, Danny, go whack that troll.
See, and I don't even get to see the troll activity.
Oh, believe
It's
me, it's
it's
nothing.
already gone.
Trolls are stupid. Okay, they don't have any imagination. They say the same stuff over and over again. So believe me, you ain't missing nothing. But anyway, there's Chris saying if you need a checklist journal, I know a guy that wrote a few books, one for Carnival and one for Royal, about just that. Who could that guy be? He's funny.
Oh my God.
So go check out Chris's new Amazon books. You can find Chris at cruisingoncomps.com, and it lists all of his stuff there. So be sure to check that out. JC Calamity just said, I checked my medicine bag 1,000 times. Girl, I didn't even fill my pill box. It's got like, well, 3 or 4 pills in there. I know I take more than that. So I can too without clothes. Not my insulin pump supplies and insulin. Oh my gosh. You and my daughter, y'all have all that stuff. I mean, I don't know. She seems like she packs a lot.
Do
And
you take an extra week of medication?
who, me?
Hmm.
No, because my medication is not mandatory. I take a little bit more lisinopril, but it's only like 5 milligrams. I could take one of Jorge's pills, actually. Jorge takes 20 milligrams of lisinopril. I take 5 milligrams. So, if I
Why
run
take
out, I
it?
know where to go. I know where to
Yeah,
go.
I always take the second week, just hoping. Let's put it this way: hoping that we get stuck out to sea.
Yeah. Well, in case of emergency, the medical can supply some things, but not a whole lot of
Not
stuff.
mine. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It depends on what you've got or what you need, but none of mine is mandatory. Mine is all like more like, what do you call that? Maintenance pills keeping me alive, but, but not, I
Well,
won't
and they
die if I don't
probably
take it.
they probably have those also in stock in
Yeah.
medical.
Yeah.
That's
So
a
they got
normal.
Don't
my,
share medicine.
yeah, don't share medicine.
No.
And I'm guilty of that, as you know. I don't really use anybody else's medicine except my husband's, and only if I run out and haven't got any. And that doesn't happen very often. I think it's may have happened once or twice that I had to take one of his lisinopril pills because for some reason I couldn't seem, you know how sometimes you call your doctor and you say, please refill this, or the pharmacy calls your doctor and then they call you and say, by the way, your doctor's office has not replied.
Mm-hmm. You're like, what am I supposed to do?
I mean,
Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
both sending
I
me
used to
messages.
cut
Send
my
me messages.
husband's in half too.
Joe said, look at all the beautiful ladies. Oh, thank
Oh,
you.
Joe.
Now, speaking of beautiful, have you seen Joe lately? I mean,
Yes.
look, I open up the thing and I'm like, Joe, look at her.
The incredible shrinking woman.
Oh my
Mhm.
God.
And not only that, she looks like she's glowing. Okay,
Yeah.
she looks so happy and everything. I love that about you, Joe. You give off light. Okay, that is so cool. So I'm looking for. I have a packing chest list. Well, thank you, Chris, for telling us that. I'm going to have to ask you about that. Okay, because I don't have one. Nettie, okay, can turn on my TV and get more views. Okay, yeah, turn on your TV. Oh, see, now that's the kind of person we want coming in. They said, hi, pretty ladies. Okay. Thank you. Lovely to see everybody from Joe or Danny. Happy Friday. Um, uh, oh, Alejandra, so pretty. Now look at your picture, girl. Got it going on over there. Oh my goodness, I finally found the new Casino and Travel Channel last night. I've been watched. I know. Joe's been leaving me. Joe and Lori are having a contest as to who can leave me the most comments. Y'all cracking me up now. Okay. I was like, that is just funny. Thank you though. I appreciate all the engagement. I appreciate y'all. So we're going to come down a little bit, see who we haven't said hello, because we want to start a conversation. Good morning. It's Jennifer from Cruiseaholics Anonymous. How are you doing, sweetie? Good morning, everyone. Great panel. I love this panel. I really do. These are my girls right here. Epic. Okay. Thank you, Catherine, for coming in. And be sure and type hashtag grow, ladies. All of the lovely ladies that just came in, be sure to type hashtag grow or type hashtag joy if you're in Travel with Josie Ann's channel, because I think you might be. He said Lee says he's got all the streams on. Go, Lee. All of the streams. Okay. Not only is he coming in from the other side of the world, he's got all of our streams on. I love it. There we got it. It was La La Land for a minute. Girl, we already know you, the ninja. We weren't worried about it. Okay. We already knew you was taking care of it.
Like this, huh? Because she said there was something in mine too. I can't see it, but what the hell? I'm not up and down, am I?
Only on Josie Ann's channel. So you'd have to go to Josie Ann's channel to see. And all four of us are blocked right now. So, and all of the comments are at the top, because on the vertical it puts all of the comments on the top. So
Oh, okay.
I am in Seattle. See, I knew he wasn't at home. Chris, getting ready for Star Princess on Sunday.
Yeah, Seattle
wow.
sound like an Alaska cruise.
Whew. She said she does 2 extra weeks. Someone else said they do extra 4 days. I just saw that. Oh yeah, that was Danielle. She does 4 days of medication. So
Yeah, same here.
yes, indeedy. Last day before cruise, I'm already packed and ready to go. I just relax and try to sleep that night. Girl, you are so smart.
Nope.
That is not me. I wish it was. I'd give anything to change the bad behavior of waiting to the last minute to do all my stuff.
But why change now? Wouldn't that make life boring if you did? I mean, the excitement is packing.
I love the drama.
By the day before
4
I'm
a.m.,
done,
I'm
everything
still
is packed.
packing. I'm
Yeah,
like,
everything is
"I'm
packed."
done. Now let me get
Gives you
2 hours
excuse
of
to go
sleep.
shopping. Yeah,
There have been sometimes we've gone out of town, depending on what time we have to fly, and I pull all-nighters, because like we might have to leave the house at 5 or 3 or 5 in the morning, depending on the flight. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm bringing. You know, the only thing I know for sure, and here you go, trolls, you got some underwear. That's a no-brainer. You go in the drawer and you take it out. Can't nobody see it. You got something on. That's packed.
And then you
Everything
forget,
else.
you put it in first and you put it in a second stack.
Uh-huh.
I've done that. Gotten
Yeah.
there and I've got 20 pairs of underwear, but no shorts.
Well, you got to have. Okay, you
That
gotta
makes
have
it a
that.
little embarrassing sometimes.
Yeah, you gotta have two for each day at least. You don't if you're going away for 7 days, don't bring 7 pair of underwear because
That
You
does.
double that. You double. I
you
double.
double that.
Yeah.
So that part is done, and then everything else I'm trying to figure out, and then it all depends on maybe how much water weight you got or whatever, how much you think you're gonna eat. Everything you own isn't stretchy. You don't want to wear stretchy, so you're
You
like,
want to take one moo.
yeah. You're like, I can wear this, but then what if? And so
Oh,
yeah,
And
the
God.
day before.
you wear your
Your
tight clothes
biggest
at the
clothes the last
beginning.
day.
Wear
That's
your
why they
tight.
do the dress up picture night on the second night. Y'all do know
Yes.
that,
That
right?
is
You gotta wear the tight clothes at the beginning and then
Yeah.
get stretchy as you go. Moo
I've
moo
got
last day.
Moo
I've
Moo
got
last day.
the
Last
last
sea
day
day.
is never
That's when
good.
you do your roper romp, so you got your moo moo on all day.
I do have a moo somewhere. I don't know where it is, but I did
I
go
have
through some
three.
stuff.
What you talking about?
You got
You got three.
you may have to send me one.
I wear them all the time.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
But yeah, a lot of my clothes are larger now. So that's the good news. So I don't have to worry about the moo so much. I do have some larger dresses that I can take just in case. But I don't know how much we're going to eat. I hear my husband talking about the food. I know he's planning to eat a lot, and I'm so happy about it, child. I'll watch him eat and just enjoy the fact that he's enjoying the food because I'm going to try my best not to get carried away. Last night, I made spaghetti and meatballs,
Ooh.
and they were so good that I ate some. And y'all, I should not eat spaghetti sauce. Okay. Oh my gosh. I was up all last night. So
You
that's why I look absolutely crazy. I was just like, why? Why did you do that to yourself?
Because it's so good.
She probably had too much.
I mean, even like a fourth a cup of tomato sauce could take me out. So I do think I ate a little bit more than a fourth, and I was thinking to myself, why? And Jorge almost ate all of it, so it must have been pretty decent. And I thought to myself, this is why I don't make spaghetti and meatballs very often because the sauce just kills me. But you got to have that authentic tomato.
you do, and you gotta like we talked a few days ago. Me and Rick, you gotta have your famotidine or something that you take.
Famotidine.
Yeah,
Pepsi, just say it.
yeah, it's better than
No. One is omeprazole and the other's famotidine. I take them
Yeah,
both. One is they're prescribed. One in the morning, one at night. The
Well,
I got them
famotidine
both.
I take at night.
I
Yeah,
take Pepsi CD, which is famotidine.
Yeah.
yeah.
I think that acid is a serious problem these days. I think it just gets worse as you get older.
Well, like I said, I think it also gets worse when you have half. What the heck? I don't care. Half your stomach cut out. It ain't got nowhere to go but up here.
Yeah, that's
And
true.
so I might have lost 100 pounds, y'all, but I'm miserable some nights when I go to
Aw.
sleep, depending on what I ate.
Mhm.
But hey, if yesterday and today, night and day, I'm not complaining. I pop those pills every day.
Yeah, I understand. I do too. I mean, I've got some in my suitcase. That's the only thing I have in my suitcase so far. Don't forget the pills.
Don't forget the pills. Yep.
Yeah, even if you don't normally get any kind of indigestion, I recommend people take a either a Pepsid with them or just a roll of Tums or
In case of
just
Laurel Heart.
Alka-Seltzer. You just never know, and
Not only
you
that.
don't want to be miserable. And it's so simple
Oh,
to just
God.
eat one of those chalky pieces of candy, and you'll feel better. It's
What
just
did you say, Josie?
I say, don't forget Emmanuel Medi. You say you don't eat cheese on cruise. I don't do that either.
Well, yeah, you have.
I've never
Yes.
heard she's
Mm-mm.
well. Then you don't eat bananas either, huh?
I don't like bananas, so
Oui, I love
It has a
banana.
weird texture
Bananas,
just to eat it.
bananas are a plugger too.
Oh,
well, cheese messes with me bad.
Yeah.
Glue, like super glue. Okay, I mean, and that's the last thing you want. It's the last thing you want on a cruise.
on a cruise. Oh my gosh! But that's
I
yeah.
eat so
You
much
do.
cheese on a cruise, and I've never had a problem on a cruise.
You know, I'm
But
slow.
then
When you
again, I
guys,
take medication that, yeah, so.
I usually pack the day before, Chris says. Most everything that is cruise specific, other than my clothes, just stays in my luggage. I just have to, yeah, my swimsuit is still in my luggage, the one I didn't wear. Because, I mean, I don't wear a swimsuit normally. So what's the point of taking it out of the
Yeah.
suitcase? I just have to my clothes and medications. Carol's here. Carol, hey,
girl.
Honey Squad, what's up, girl? Welcome in.
I can't
But
wait till you get to Joe's comment.
Oh, I love this one. Is this the book club?
Well,
Oh
I
no,
love the
this ain't the
movie.
book club.
I think I saw that movie. That was yeah,
It was
okay.
good. That was the one that had was Murphy Brown. What's her name?
Yep.
Candace Bergen.
Yeah, that was a Candace. That was a funny movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, honestly, love the casino videos. Okay, I'm glad you love them because I ain't gonna stop. Josiane said type hashtag joy if you are in her channel. Okay. Linda Toman, hi. How you doing, Linda? Welcome in. And Scotty J Travels, good morning,
Whoop,
ladies.
whoop,
Working is working up. He is
Oh no, can't twerk.
yeah, no twerking at work.
Yeah,
I haven't even got
don't
that
you know
dance
he
down.
just stood up and twerked because you said he can't twerk at work.
Yeah, he just stood up and twerked for me. He's like, yeah, watch me. That's Scotty. That's Scotty. I haven't even got that dance down, the flex dance yet. I stopped doing it the other day because it was wearing me out. I mean,
I was down for a day just after doing like 15 minutes of it. I was like, nah, and it's really easy. It
it's
really,
an easy dance.
it's a really, but when
That
your hips don't work anymore,
yeah.
Nope.
the pain was tremendous. I was like,
I was about
I
to, as
standing on
Shakira
one leg,
says, huh?
standing on one leg when you're sliding and you have to
You're standing
lift
on one
one.
leg.
Don't do that,
Just,
Laurie.
just
I can't do that. The
Oh,
kicks where you have
yeah.
to
Well,
switch.
it's step
That's
step. You don't have to kick. You can just step. Which, by the way, the guy who does the flex dance also did the Cupid shuffle. Now that one you have to kick, but this one you're supposed to step with your heels, not with your kick.
well.
Kick.
That would be the country style with the kick with your toe up
Country style.
is
Yeah,
the country
that's too
style.
much work.
Because I think that I think that flex dance was originally a country line dance.
I need somebody to
Because
tell me who makes up all these dances.
Huh?
the steps are the same ones though.
Well, I mean, Cupid is the guy who made it, but yeah, I know what you're saying. But all of those dances have the same steps in them, you know.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
think about the country where they go like that. That's
No,
putting
they
the heel
added
up.
that one. The country version I sent you, they added that twist. Yeah, they got a little
Well,
country
that's the
twist.
way I saw it first,
Don't
though.
hurt yourself.
He said, "Don't hurt
When
yourself."
you said flex dance, I didn't know what you were talking about. But when I saw you post the country, I was like, yeah, that's been around for a long time. They just changed the music.
No,
Okay.
no, Cupid made that song. Yeah, he made that song. But I mean, he made that dance. He, like I said, he's the one who also does the Cupid shuffle. But
Hmm.
all of those dances are line dances, and all line dances look alike to me.
Yeah,
Anyway.
they're the
Mhm.
same steps mixed up.
All steps. Remember what was it, the original jazzercise? You remember that jazzercise? I did jazzercise for a while. It was fun.
Nope.
All you
I
did
thought
was
you were
line
going to say
dance. All it is line dancing. I mean,
yeah,
all you did.
I can line dance till you turn around. And then next thing you know, I'm in the front and I don't know what the heck I'm doing. Oh, I'm getting fast.
I
And can't
know.
nobody see me. And then they keep kicking and turning, like when you used to do the bus stop. I could do the bus stop. But
One of the original line dances right there.
I can't do none of this other stuff
The
now. And
hustle
there's
and the bus stop. Oh my
yep,
God.
there's a dance for every stupid song in
Do
the
the
world.
hustle.
It don't make sense.
Yeah, I did love the hustle. And I'm
Oh,
gonna
that
tell
was a
you,
good one.
it was a good one. That was back in the day when I could really, like go like dance all night. Now, if I do a line dance somewhere in the middle of the line dance, I'm like, okay, I gotta get out of here for a minute.
Stop
see,
playing the long versions.
you gotta take your Tylenol first. If you know you're gonna go to the sail away party, you take your Tylenol and you pop it with enough time to take effect, and you might want to, I don't know, take a sip or something so you feel less pain, and then you don't care about the pain until you go and sit back down in your
That's
room.
why I don't need the Tylenol, girl. 'Cause
Yeah.
if I drink a vodka or tequila, I'm good.
Okay, well there you go, and then you just kick,
Oh my
kick,
God.
kick, and spit
I'm gonna
around.
try and get Jorge to record it. We'll see. He wants to do the dance now. He kept saying to me, "This is an easy dance," as he was doing it, and I'm like, "Dude, just get up, get out of the living room, please."
It's easy unless you hurt, and then you can't, because you're like, oh yeah, I got this, and then you get to one position and you're like, ah, and then you sit down and then you stand back up and you can't move again.
It's a crazy situation. Hey, the governor came in. I missed it. There he is,
Rick,
one of the founding members of the Foodie Squad. How are you doing, sweetie? Oh man, so I'm still coming down. Wow, there's a lot of people in here today. 27 people right now. Hi y'all. How y'all doing this Friday? I'm not going to be here next week. I'm going to keep saying that. I'm not going to be here, but I'm going to try to pop in. Even though Liz told me, who's in the bushes right now, Liz told me that the Wi-Fi on the Magic is not that good. So we'll see how it goes. If I can't pop in live, then I'll try and make little recordings and just post them. I mean, I'll let y'all know what's going on, because a lot of people are wondering, what am I going to say about Carnival? Travel Yes We See says I'm going to dog Carnival. I don't think so. The reason I don't think that I'm going to dog Carnival is because I started out on Carnival. My first cruise was on the Fantasy, and I loved that cruise and still have good memories of it. So it's really hard for me to imagine me dogging Carnival, and it was my first cruise love, right? It's like dogging your first boyfriend. He may have been
you
bad.
can do that, yeah.
The cool thing about it is the next ship you're on is going to be bigger and better, so you went the right way.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's right. The celebration. I keep forgetting.
Celebration. Come on.
I told you my girls
That's
have
a line
started
dance.
singing each other. That's a lot of dancing. Yeah, that's a lot of dancing. That's a line dance. I mean, all of those dances, all of those songs, all whenever you hear a cruise song, you can almost bet it's a line dance. But Linda says, ugh, I wish I could eat spaghetti, but the pain ain't worth it. Girl,
Oh, really?
I can speak to that. I mean, I did enjoy it when I was eating it, but later I was thinking, what were you thinking? Linda Toman will be interviewed at 10 p.m. Eastern on Helping Hands for Cruising. 10 p.m. Eastern? Okay. Today?
Have you talked to the trolls in the chat?
Wow.
You'll be asleep, Vicky.
I probably won't be asleep, but I will be packing.
Oh my God.
You look incredible, Nettie. Go, Nettie.
Thank you.
CAA, what's up? I'm back and forth between Josie's vertical and here. Okay. She's busy, man. She's ripping and running. I don't know why, but I'm going hard on aged cheese. Well, girl, you are good if you can do that. I'm just saying. Jennifer, I'm going to come back and forth between all the lives. Thank you, guys. Be sure and click the thumbs up.
I don't think you got that comment.
What comment?
Or maybe I read more into it. It was the conversation we were having about cheese on a cruise. And she says, I don't know what it is, but I'm going hard.
I don't think she meant it that way, but
Your dirty mind, Lori.
It's Friday morning.
I'm thinking I'm thinking those poops got hard.
Oh, Lori.
Cooking with R&B. Hi, how y'all doing? Welcome in. Good morning, ladies. TGIF for real. This is the Friends and Family Foodie Time Friday edition, which is the FFF and F. I know it sounds bad, but that's what it is. I'm just saying.
Oh my
Vicky, can you play a clip of the dance? Somebody else is going to have to just go on and post that link. Okay, you got a wrench, Carol. If you see, just type in Flex Dance in YouTube, and it should pull it up. And I don't know how I'm going to get it from you, but that's kind of funny. No, and plus it'll give me a copyright too if I try and play it. There you go.
Oh yeah.
It will give me a copyright. You can do the bust up all the songs.
Okay.
I would love to play it, but y'all are just going to have to watch me trying to do it while I'm on the show.
Exactly.
The Hustle, that's back when they had Bandstand show. What was that show called? Bandstand.
American Bandstand.
Yeah,
American
Bandstand. That was the
Bandstand.
name.
American Bandstand. Yeah.
Oh my God.
No, ma'am, I'm not going live today. I didn't know you was going live today, Jennifer. I didn't know that. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Anyway, I'm literally paying off my credit card bills and giving Vicky a shout to get me a cruise. Girl, you need to be on the cruise with us in 2028. Now, I do have a video for that. Look,
Yes, Joe.
it's a short video. It really is.
Okay.
Ba-dum-dum, ba-da-dum-dum-dum-dum, yeah. Ba-dum-dum, ba-da-dum-dum-dum-dum. You came in talking big, we came in looking fine. Hair up, heels on tight. Now watch us take our time. You bring a little smoke, we bring the whole parade. One step, two step, three, and your whole plan starts to fade. Feel that room go low. We got that, yes, we know. Hands up, here we go. Baby, you already know. We're gonna win, win, win. We're gonna win, we're gonna win. Say it again, again. We came to take it all. We're gonna win, win, win. And watch the whole thing fall. Red nails on the
I messed
You
up.
on stage. Were you ever on a show with
Yeah,
with
that's what I was
Josh
going to tell you. That's Jorge and I on the Love and Marriage show.
Oh my God.
Okay.
We
Wait,
won.
really?
You got that good champagne, huh?
Oh my God.
Yeah, we got the good cheap champagne. I had mimosas for like 4 days after that.
All right. If you had that clip, do you have that on video? You should post it. Or is it already posted?
It's not my video and it didn't work. This is it right here. It's
Ah,
called Vicky and Jorge from cruise director Bobby. I can't remember. I think it was the Enchantment of the Seas, but yeah, that's the video.
oh wow. Okay.
And they gave us a CD, but it didn't play on the TV. I've not tried to play it yet on here. I'm going to try and do that and see if I can somehow copy it a little bit. We'll see. I only had those pictures, so, and I messed up, you guys, when I played that because I had a comment up. I do that every time, don't I? So this is what it looks like. This is the 2028 Foodie Squad Ungrouped World Atlantic Cruise. It's 7 nights on May 13th. Is that your actual birthday, Lori?
16th.
The 16th. Okay. So we're celebrating a few birthdays on that too. We're going to be celebrating the year birthday of me and Nettie because that is our milestone year. We're celebrating Lori's birthday because hers is 3 days later. She's going to be there. And we're also just celebrating the fact that we are going to all be together on the World Atlantic, the biggest ship MSC will have made by that point. And we're pretty excited about that. So
Oh wow. It's a big ship, huh?
it's a big ship. And we're going to that place in the video where Jorge was standing out on the balcony. We're going to Ocean Cay, which is a beautiful island.
Okay.
Beautiful island. We're going there. We're going to Paradise Beach in Cozumel. So be prepared for that. That's going to be our drinking day.
All right. I ain't mad at you. We went there. It was windy as heck and cold, but it was in January. So
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think in May we'll be all right. We'll see.
Yeah, I
but
think
it'll
so.
probably be hot.
Yeah.
It'll probably be hot.
I'll hang for a minute.
That's why I picked May because I wanted a nice, hopefully nice weather situation this time, because I
Mhm.
had the same experience when we went to Cozumel last time. It rained, and rained, but it was in January or February. It was in February.
Yeah, February. We cruise mostly in we do February's May and September, 2 birthdays, and then just for fun. And the for fun is inside the ship because you don't get out on February cruises. It's nasty. It's always raining, always raining. The breeze is cold, but we love going at that time of the year, so
Mhm.
it breaks up your winterish a little bit. I don't
It
know.
breaks up your winter. Yep, I
Now,
agree.
here's the funny thing. I like going to Miami in January because it's hot. It's not hot, but it's the best time to go to Miami. I mean, it still rains like, every 3 hours, but the beach is nice and hot. People are out there partying, having a good time. I said that is the best place for me when we go. Usually if we go to Miami, just to go to Miami, we'll go right around January, the end of January, somewhere around there, if the weather's not bad here, because then we can just take a fast flight out of here. But we haven't done that for a while. Yeah, we haven't done that for a while. But we love to do that, to go down and just kind of kick up and do nothing.
Well, see, this could be the start of something new. So you never know. You could start, out of the blue, you got a request for a cruise. And then he'll probably go and enjoy it because it's going to be slightly different. I'm believing that for you and him. And then you'll do more and more. Maybe he's slowly getting to the place where he's tired of doing what he's doing and he's ready to spend more.
Retire.
Yeah.
Mm.
The third time.
The third
Yeah.
time.
my
Hey,
God.
three
Yeah,
times
but
the
do you
charm.
really-
Three times
you
the
really
charm. He
want
is
that.
getting older. He's gonna be 65 soon. So
See?
yeah.
It's just like, dude, 2028 is the year. He's retiring. He'll be 65. I'll be what I'm gonna be.
We're gonna be what we're gonna be.
I'm gonna
Is,
be.
is he coming on the cruise with you though? On the MSC?
He doesn't even know about the MSC
Same
cruise.
here.
Oh.
I have not said a word because that's just too much. You can tell the dude waited until like a month before to say.
No, when you away, you can tell him.
Yeah, so I've decided if worst comes to worst, I will just have to book it by myself. The price isn't that bad, but I think he'll probably go. He likes MSC, so he'll probably
Just tell him the ladies want to see him.
All right,
He
just
just has to go.
He's gonna be on the Unhinged. Y'all will see him. He's gonna be on the Unhinged.
Okay.
Yeah, he told me
That,
he
well,
was
yeah,
going a long time ago. Huh?
that's gonna make so that's an ungrouped cruise. Hopefully, he loves that cruise with a whole group of people because
Oh,
if
he
he
likes
doesn't,
groups. He likes groups. He doesn't like the reason why he didn't want to go on an Alaska group cruise is not because it was a group. In fact, he loves Ray and Kiki. It was just he was worried about the couple reconnecting part.
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay.
When you say the words reconnect, what was the name of it? Is something reconnecting? I don't know, but when he looked at me like, "Are we gonna have to do stuff?" I don't know.
Well, you know what? When you say that, it reminds me of the movie with Adam Sadler and Drew Barrymore, where they had to sit down cross-legged across from each other and stare at each other and touch.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You're talking about the one where they went to Africa? Yeah, that one cracks me up. But the one that's even funnier than that one, Reconnecting, is the old movie with Alan Alda. Ask Nettie about this. Same time next year.
Oh my gosh.
Watch
I love
that
movie.
The same time next year is one of my all-time favorites.
Oh,
Isn't
my
it?
gosh.
Oh my
I
goodness.
love that movie. I fell in love with Alan Alda during that movie because he was just hilarious to me. Ellen Burstyn, she's kind of funny, but he's always a dry wit character. I love him. Amy's in here. Amy, hi. I guess we're all a certain age if we're talking about needing Tylenol for a celebrate party.
Yeah.
Something we should never tell anybody, right?
No, I don't care.
Heck, Motrin 800 milligrams.
800 milligrams of Tylenol, please. I got to go to a celebrate.
Yeah, so I can't do ibuprofen, but I can do the Tylenol.
Yeah, I can. I'm allowed, but I wouldn't be able to take that much. But when I said 800 Motrin, that was the Navy's. If you went to sick call, you left with a prescription for 800 milligrams of Motrin. Didn't
Oh
matter
wow.
what was wrong with you. That's what you got. Here, this is a cure-all, fix-all. Take it because it puts
If
you to
this
sleep.
doesn't work, come back. Yeah.
Mhm. Puts you to sleep. You wake up and everything's gone.
Exactly. Speaking of, I talked to Willie. Willie called me.
Oh, I saw him quickly. He was making a small video. I saw
Yeah, he
him in
made
the
a 10
hospital.
second
Yeah.
video. He called me was it yesterday? Yesterday. And I was shopping at the time. So he almost hung up on me because probably first thing he heard when I answered was a bunch of girls and women talking about stuff because I was standing in the women's section. And I just sort of laughed about the fact that, he's determined to go back home. I kind of know why. We all know him. We know why. They're not giving him what he needs at the hospital. But I said to him, you need to take your gummies. You know what he said? He says, my stomach is not working. That's not going to work.
Oh
So,
no.
so pray for Willie. His surgery went well. His recovery seems to be depressing him right now because he can't eat. He hasn't been able to eat. And I guess they're feeding him intravenously like they do,
Oh wow.
Pray for our friend because he's having
Yeah.
a rough time.
Because he can't. He's not going to be allowed to leave until he poops.
Didn't we have a conversation? Where did I hear people talking
we
about?
always end up on a poop conversation. This is the second time during this particular broadcast.
Well, I guess when you get old, you talk about pain pills and pooping.
It's always an in and out
You
situation.
don't. When you're young, it's a hush hush conversation. When you're old, you don't care what you say because you're old.
Absolutely.
You could get away with it.
Mm-hmm.
This is
It's
true. I do say stuff that I didn't normally used to say. Just came from your page and looked at just the thumbnails. I mean, she has some great stuff. Joe is awesome. If you have not been to Joe's live or Joe's channel for that matter, you gotta go. You gotta.
And it
Not
doesn't
super
matter
good.
if you are having a bad day, go to Joe's channel.
Yeah.
Because there's no way you can go to Joe's channel and not leave smiling.
She sings. First of all, she has a beautiful voice and she sings. Instead of playing media assets, she sings all of her stuff. So that in itself is amazing. Not super glue. I know, Tawana, it's bad though. It really is. Okay. I'm going to roll down a little bit and see if there's anybody in here I haven't said hello to. Have any of you ever danced on Soul Train? Pardon? When that happens, y'all will hear about it, okay? You will definitely hear about it.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you have to love the trolls. They pull that up and it's like, well, you know about this show, so hey, hush. They must be the
American
same age.
Bandstand.
Must be the same age. Must be the same age as us.
Oh my God. Oh,
that's
God.
funny. Lori's mind lives in the gutter, Danny. I don't know what that was. Carol, what is this link? If it's dancing, I can't play it. If it's got the
Off my meds.
That's my newest diamond art I'm doing.
Oh, what is that? Show that again. Oh my. Is that a skeleton? Pull it down a little bit. Okay. Oh my goodness.
Don't mess with me. I'm off my meds. And I got a knife.
Oh my God.
Wait till I've got a series of these coming out.
Flex stance above. Oh, okay. I can't play it, Carol, because it'll give me a copyright.
But maybe people can click it.
But people can click it. Yeah, y'all can go there and watch it, but I can't go there and play it. So
can you link it?
She did. Danny just linked.
Oh, Danny linked it. Okay, good.
Or no, Carol just linked it. They're right there. So yeah. Okay, we got some trolls in here. Y'all need to get rid of. Anybody with a wrench, feel free to block them. Thank you.
Yeah, I think they have when they pop up, but it's just when like you said the
Oh
other
God.
yeah,
day.
nothing. StreamYard doesn't get rid of anything. Vicky, I
See,
still
and
haven't.
I don't see them. Why am I not? Oh,
In the
because I'm not
comments.
streaming. Because I'm not streaming.
I
Maybe
see everybody's, and you can see them
I'm
if you
seeing
go to
everybody's.
if you go to Josanne's Vertical. That's where they were. But you got to be fast because Danny don't play. Look, you'll think it was there. It wasn't there. Look, she was like, "Psh, it's gone. Okay, that's why we call her the ninja. Okay, Vicky, I still haven't got my StreamYard fix. I had to put it in a support ticket yesterday. Poor Amy. She came on, then she went off. Then she came on, then she went off. And I was like, it's not. It was. So she ended up coming in on YouTube, which you did great, Amy. By the way, a lot of people get freaked out when they go into YouTube. So good job. Good job. I think you did a great save yesterday. I was impressed. Uh, Jennifer says, Foodie, Joe asked if I was going live today, but no, I'm not doing lives yet. Okay. Maybe she's got you mixed up with Liz.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because your names look similar sometimes. They're CCA and you're CAA. So I think that might be what's
That's
going on.
why. That's why I put the abbreviations when I do it. I was
It
like,
can be confusing.
yeah.
Oh, you guys need to see that. It's interesting, yeah.
And you won. That's
But you
awesome.
won.
Oh, God.
We won, yeah.
Well,
What was the
let's.
funniest thing was us.
But I'm
how we
surprised
found
you
out.
agreed to do that, though.
Huh?
I'm surprised you agreed to do that with you.
No, it was his idea. Okay,
Wow.
this is the other thing. Don't believe for a second that my husband is shy. He may seem introverted on the outset, but when you meet him, I promise you later, Josie, you're going to turn to me and say, okay, I see what you mean. He is not shy. He leads the quest.
Oh, hecky no. That's
Yeah.
I have video somewhere of him running around on red tidy whities,
okay.
which are
Okay.
not red tidy reddies. I don't know, but
Tidy readies.
I can tell you for a fact that Jorge is not shy. He
Oh my
he has
God.
been a fireman, a police officer, and a soldier. What do you think, Lori? Do you think he's shy? He ain't even close to shy. But once you get to know him, he will talk more than I do, and that's weird.
Well, here's a question real quick. What you guys are on the show, but I've seen the shows before they come, and Jonathan, JT, and I tried one time to do it. And what did you guys have to do in order to get picked? Because they
I'm
asked.
glad you asked that question because that might be the part that I play for y'all because it was crazy. My husband came up with this crazy idea that they told us to be Tarzan and Jane, and he decided that I would be Tarzan and he would be Jane.
Oh my God.
And so, I
So
can't even.
I had to come in going, ooh! And people
What-
loved it. The crowd went, wow.
Okay, that's better than kissing. You always see one where you gotta make out and kiss and all that other kind of mess. And he's like, okay, how do we know they picked somebody? I'm like, I don't want to do that again. Nope, I just watch, and we probably wouldn't win anyway.
Oh, God.
Oh yeah, I was waiting for you to see that, Vicky.
Yeah.
She says, I'm definitely coming on that cruise. Sign me up, girl. It's definitely, you got to come. I know it's a long way to go to come to that cruise, but it is on the East Coast at least.
Well, and it's also it should be an easy flight in
'Cause it's to
Port
Orlando.
Canaveral. Mm-hmm.
It's to Orlando, and people fly from UK to Orlando all the time. So that's the good news. In fact, every time I go to Orlando, I notice that there are a lot of people that come in from the UK.
Wow.
So I would say, in fact, I can tell you a way that you can get here pretty reasonably priced. I'll have to discuss that with you, girlfriend. Danny says, Jennifer says, man, I'm just really messed up today. Yay, that's going to be the cruise to be on. It's going to be a big party. If you're not going to be signed up for this cruise, you're going to miss it. I think I'll have a birthday on that cruise too. Oh my gosh. See, look, this is just crazy. Amy, what did you decide to do about your cabin on the 2028 cruise? She decided that particular cabin did not seem to be what it looked like it originally was. So she didn't really want it after that. But I think she changed her mind about that cabin. She's still thinking about it. She just said, I haven't made up my mind yet about the cabin. Don't want to keep the one I have, but I can't decide if I'm going to go up in price or down. I get one free change. Yeah, you get a free change if you sign up for a Fantastica or above.
Yeah.
So
Well,
above is Fantastica, Aurea, was it Aurea? Excuse me.
Aurea.
And then the Yacht Club.
So
So
can you try to get a group rate?
thank you,
People will
Josie.
come-
Get out of my head. Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
I thought that Carol and Jennifer were getting group rates. I don't know. Did you guys get group rates? So I didn't even mess with it. But if y'all need me to do it,
Yeah,
I'll
please do it, and people probably will come over to you. You know.
Yeah, I mean, we know it's not a group
But
cruise,
she
but
doesn't want to be a group leader.
well, be a group leader
No,
for.
it's not a leader, so we can get a better rate. We'll book it with her.
Yeah,
well-
like because for me, I'm thinking a couple of things. I got 3 cruises on the horizon, and then to put this one in for 2028. By the time I'm ready to book, the price could be more than I want to pay, or something like that. Can you hold prices? Can you hold?
group rates will hold. If you book with a group rate, that's going to be the price. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So you could excuse me. You could book like 5 rooms or something.
She said
Nothing
sugar honey
perfect.
iced tea.
Sugar honey iced tea. That's mine, y'all. That's mine.
She said that's
what
my
I
thing, by
I
the
know.
way, Amy.
I'm like, no
Yeah.
one is allowed to make a shirt with that on it. It is
Because
nice.
when your kids are little, you have to figure out ways to say things that you would normally say around them that they don't understand. We used to spell. We used to, give what do you call those things? Initials or whatever for some stuff, and do all kinds of things. And then sugar honey iced tea just kind of.
I have to admit that one's pretty good.
Carol
Yeah,
says
get
that
a group
she
rate
has,
and wholesome rooms.
Well,
and then-
well, Josiane, I was trying to give the other TAs in the foodie squad.
Oh.
So
Carol
and
has
Jennifer
said
are
she-
both TAs. Yeah.
Yeah,
They're both
Carol
TAs.
has just typed in, I have researched group rates. I can set it up for sure. I'll get right on it.
Thank you, sweetie. So
Okay.
Josiane, definitely connect with Carol. Reconnecting at Sea. That was Kiki's crew. And Reconnecting at Sea, for some reason, messed with his head. He just really couldn't. He was just like,
Well, he might have thought, because if that was me, JT might be interested. I'm kind of sometimes like that person who I don't want to get into all the stuff where you gotta do things
stuff.
and everybody's
said,
in the
you gotta
room
do
together.
stuff.
Yeah, I don't want. I'll go on the cruise, but I don't want to do stuff. But I'm on this reconnecting cruise, so you gotta do at least one thing. But even that one thing, I don't want to do.
well,
You make it looks like a couple retreat. So
Yeah, that's it. Looks like a couple. I don't want to go on a couples retreat. No,
well,
thank you.
here's the thing. If you can get JT to go, and JT is going to meet Jorge on the celebration, then I might be able to get Jorge to go. This may work out. He wants to go to Alaska next year. So I was like, this is a good time. You love Virgin. It's on a Virgin cruise.
I would love to go to Alaska too, but on our last Alaska, he said we're not Alaska-ing for a minute. I was like, dang, I'm gonna have to go by myself then.
Why
Because I
doesn't
wanna
he
go to
want
Alaska.
Alaska anymore?
Shoot, I could go by myself and say he didn't.
Why
want
doesn't he want to Alaska anymore?
Oh, because I don't know. He wants to do something else, but I could go every year. Honestly, even though, there's more to Alaska than what you see when you go on the cruise. It's just looking at the water. It's just smelling the air. Hey. It's just a really cool thing. And he wants to do other things. And I can be in a rut, so to speak, and don't mind staying in that rut if it's a cool rut.
Okay.
If that makes any sense.
It makes a lot of sense. I understand.
Willie just came in.
Willie!
Yeah.
Hi, buddy. He told me he was going to try me.
Oh,
Dude, I'm so glad you're here. I told him, take the gummies, man. Don't be a hero. He just laughed at me. He just laughed at me. He's funny. But anyway, LOL. Yes, no matter what the ailment, 800 milligrams of Motrin. The military way. Get your Motrin, y'all. Get your Motrin. But yeah, Danny posted the name of that movie was Blended. Yes, indeed. I did love that stupid movie where they went to Africa, him and Drew Barrymore. Drew Barrymore and Adam
Blended,
Sandler.
blended, yes.
It was that is a funny movie. Okay.
I
Anyway,
never saw it.
Terry Crews. You know Terry Crews?
Mm-hmm.
He's also in that movie, and he is hilarious in that movie. I mean, he's a singer in that movie, and he sings "Love Is a Many Blended Thing."
Oh my gosh.
And he does this dance. I don't even. You gotta watch it. You just got.
I have to write that down.
Yeah, you Blended. It is a funny movie. Yeah, first 51st dates. Yes.
Oh, that's my
Dark
all-time
Thing.
favorite.
Dark Thing, welcome in. Haven't seen you, man. Come in. Welcome in. Oh, anyway, Keith, you should be up here. Blanket, good morning, everyone. Working and lurking. Okay, that's why he's working. Alicia, she says, nice to meet you guys.
Not me this time.
It's a fax machine.
It's a fax machine. Oh no, poops. Okay. We're gonna move on. It's some weird thing about heart surgery and heart issues. It really does cause depression. Must be some chemical thing. So realize you're gonna have to fight one chemical with another chemical. I'm just saying. Yep. So as long as they give him something for it, he'll be okay. So we're praying for you, sweetie.
Yeah.
Okay, hashtag grow for Chris. We're moving down. So the question of the day.
Oh yeah.
We're at 11 o'clock. The question and the after party. The question of the day was, what do you wait to? Oh no, I can't even say that. What do you do on the last day before your cruise?
Pack.
Are you the person who is all planned out, ready to go?
Yeah, ready to go.
Are you like me and Nettie, just kind of, winging it?
Oh no.
We have a motto depending upon where you go. If you go in a day before, whatever I don't have, I won't have until I get to where I'm going and go to Walmart. So anything that I might have forgotten.
Don't go to Walmart in Miami. Do not go to Walmart in Miami. That is the worst Walmart. There was lines that went all the way to the back of the store.
Oh gosh.
Wow.
We stood in a line once for 2 hours. And the only reason we stood in that line for 2 hours is I needed to get something to curl my hair bad. I mean, we had a rain situation. I look like a wet rat. But anyway. And I said to Jorge, because he was like, I cannot believe we're standing in this line. And I was like, dude, I'm getting my curling iron.
You could get that at the pharmacy,
Huh?
The pharmacy you can get that,
We didn't have a car. We took an Uber to the Walmart like dummies. Thinking it was like a Walmart, like a normal city.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we didn't have a car. So that was unfortunate. That was my learning from Miami. You can do a lot of things, Miami, but don't do the Walmart. That's all.
Your learning wasn't always pack your curling iron first?
Yeah, I always pack my. Well, the crazy thing about it was I did pack my curling iron, but the curling iron didn't work. I hadn't used it in like 2 years, so I didn't even know. I was just like, I pulled it out and I started using it. I'm thinking, this thing is not getting hot, So I kept messing with stuff. I was thinking maybe it's a GFI situation, all this other thing. Yeah, it died.
Yeah, or a rubber band. I always carry when my hair was, I was gonna say longer, but before I went this style, I always carried a bunch of rubber bands and my curling iron and a flat iron. But if it doesn't work, then you got your rubber bands. You got
How about try no hairspray? See,
I carry a wig now.
Oh, really?
Oh,
we want to see that.
Where is
I want to see the wig, don't you? You might see it at the celebration.
Where's my cruise hair? It's usually hanging about somewhere.
I carry a wig now, y'all. It's a curly wig. It looks nothing like me. It's hilarious. But I look like I'm going to be in the Roper Romp.
We won't recognize you.
I was about
Y'all
to
will be
say.
like, Vicky's in disguise today. Vicky in disguise.
You got me wondering where it is.
Oh my God.
I do love wigs. I think they give you an opportunity to be something else if you wear
Yeah.
it.
I have never worn one. It just always seemed like you're wearing a hat all day, and I'm gonna burn up.
Well, you
So,
don't wear it all day. You just wear it for a period of time, just for
It's
one
just on a
event.
cruise. I don't wear it at home. It's just on a cruise. Yeah.
You
oh
wear
well,
it for an event, if you're going to something crazy. Then you
I've
Mhm.
see,
never worn one.
I wore an Afro wig for a 70s party.
I have to. I'm losing my hair, so
Vitamin D spray. This will
Well,
take care
it
of
looks nice, Josie, and I'm thinking about for a hot second cutting
vitamin
mine off.
D
vitamin D spray. It works.
for your
Okay.
hair.
My hair, I used to be having the same problem. Now I
Mm.
have too much hair. This is what did it, y'all. This vitamin D
Vitamin D
spray
spray, really?
from
I have
Dr.
to look into
Sprays,
that then.
drsprays.com, vitamin D3. It really does work. And everybody I've told this about has said the same thing. Dang. It
Wow.
does. It really does. But anyway, as I was saying, the question of the day is, what do you do on the last day? So I'm looking for that now. I got so all excited when you said Jonathan, my Jonathan. Her boyfriend's name is Jonathan. Joe Slim. So you can
Oh,
see.
okay.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Good
yeah.
morning, ladies. Y'all are looking lovely as always today. Thank you, Ron. Thank you for coming in, sweetie. Hi, how you doing this Friday? I love it. We need more comments like that. Okay, up to 1176 subscribers, gained over 100 since Monday. Vicky has shown me how to win. Dude, you are winning.
I'm saying.
You are winning. Yeah, lots of people visit Orlando from the UK. They love Disney.
They love
I
Disney.
understand it. I understand it. It is a thing to do. Cross the pond to come see Mickey Mouse.
Say no,
I
thank you.
Oh, yeah. She said she's setting it up for you. I'll get right on it. Thank you. So, Carol and Jennifer are both TAs. Also, some other Foodie Squad members that are TAs are Ryan and Sherman. We got a few TAs in the group. So, there you go. Willie! So glad to see you, honey. So glad. So glad that you were able to do all the stuff you've been doing these last few days. She got her hair.
Please.
I was wondering where you went.
She went to get her hair so she could show
You
you.
put it in a piece on their hair.
We can't see the top. Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, pull it up a little bit more.
Oh God. What? What she did?
You hit the wrong button. Turn to the side. There you go. You go, girl.
Okay.
Hey,
That took all of 2 seconds. You go ahead.
yeah, exactly. 2 seconds, you got cruise hair. You just pull it up and it's done. Because it's going to blow all the heck anyway.
That is crazy. I totally removed you. Sorry. I'm trying to figure out how to get back to the normal screen. What the heck? Oh, here we
It's
go.
the Lori show.
Oh, what? You had me on the big one? Oh,
Yes,
Uh-huh.
I wanted to see it up close.
No, never do that.
It's too late.
So do you go to get cash the day before or do you get traveler's checks?
Don't nobody get travelers checks, Vicky.
Every time I say that to somebody, they give me the same look. Like, what?
What?
But you know what? You can still use traveler's checks. And not only that, but it's one of the few ways, well, you have
Do
to.
they take it and go like this and then it's like
Yeah,
Go try that in Mexico.
travel
What the heck is
safely
that?
with money.
uh-huh.
when I worked at Home Depot, people would, because they'd go on cruise and they'd come back and they'd have this traveler's check because no one uses them.
Yeah.
They're like, why did I even take those? Because everybody, you can use your credit card everywhere.
Yeah, but you can't, it's not as easy. Well, I guess you can get a cash advance, but it's not as easy to get money
No,
from
you
guest services with a credit card.
I
It's
think now
Charge
everybody
your
use just the
room,
type the
just-
card.
Mhm.
Charge your room to whatever you're doing, charge your room because it's not a cash advance.
Yeah, I'm trying to avoid the charging the room thing because that sounds like a rabbit
Well,
hole.
well, if you have to, you can set your room charge to, you can set it when it hits, $500, cut me off, you know, and it'll cut you off.
Oh my God. It's so cool.
And
Yeah,
then
Walmart.
you're halfway through your cruise after you've been hitting that charge, and you're like, I've gone through that already.
Well, the most important things you need for your cruise is
Yes,
your passport and
money.
and your underwear
Yeah,
You gotta have
every
underwear.
passport.
day.
I usually end up with twice the underwear, but
Oh,
my little whiteboard going out the door, that's the passport, boarding pass, because that needs to go right in the top as I'm going. That's it's always on my counter the night before, but that's the last thing that goes in it.
I understand. I've always used to carry a wig when I do a sleepover for wearing in bed. She wants to look perfect all the time.
I
Okay.
know. Oh my
I
I
did
God.
just
not
hope
think
you
of
don't have someone who pulls hair.
it. Okay. Well, we've definitely gone into the TMI section of this show. I can't do wigs either. I will if I need to for a hot second. I understand. If it's a short time, I can tolerate.
Yes, way.
Now that 1 second is still too long to have a hat on your head. I can't do it.
Can you imagine sleeping in it? I don't know how you do that, Joe.
No, I
Oh
can't
God.
imagine a full wig, but all these little clip-on things are great. I mean, shoot, you put it on top of your head, I guess, if you want it.
Oh, that's cute.
I could do a clip on or a ponytail. I would
This
love
is
to do a
this is
ponytail.
Yes, you
actually
can.
this is actually a ponytail.
It's
I
like a
don't know.
scrunchie, right?
Yeah, it's a
Yes.
scrunchie.
If I had that, I would put it on one. He would be mad too, by the way. One year, Jorge and I dressed up for 70s show, and he had on my Rastafarian wig with the hat with the hair that came out. I don't think we have pictures of that though. It was hilarious. I had an afro. He had a Rastafarian hairdo. So he had the braids and he had the little beanie hat, and it was really cute. He really enjoyed that. I think if you're bald, just having hair for a day or two is fun. Chris says an important thing to start doing the day before your cruise is properly stretching your slot machine button smashing fingers. Don't want to injure yourself on a cruise.
No. You're like, oh no.
I'll start today, sweetie. Okay. Now, Laura, you mentioned there was a coffee shop, and you know what? I heard Scott say that there is a coffee bar up in the down in the non-smoking casino, and that's his like secret place to go get coffee.
Mhm.
See, that's
It
good
is.
information. Y'all give good information. I did ask on Bill's, was it Bill's? I think it was Bill's Live. I was asking everybody what should I do on the first day.
She's laughing at what?
If you're up early,
No, I mean the
um,
first day, embarkation day.
oh, I on embarkation day is usually a day that you want to try and find like some of the ships have an Italian restaurant that serves lunch. They have
Cucina
really
del
good, yeah, they have good lasagna. They also have it's free, and you pick out the shaped pasta if you want bow ties or fettuccine. You pick that. You pick the sauce. You pick the meats, the veggies. They toss it together, serve it to you. You get a salad. Yeah, and that's a good place to go. The deli is always a good place to go. Blue Iguana is usually less crowded than, but it
That I would
lately
like.
it's
The Mexican, yeah.
lately I've found Blue Iguana. They did something different to the guys menu, and there's now both are about the same size of crowds. So Blue Iguana has taken over a little bit.
Okay.
The I Some ships, the main dining room is open for lunch on embarkation day. I don't know which ones because we just don't do that.
We just don't do that. Well, you know,
We
part
we
of
rarely make the times for the main dining room just because we are weird people. It's we never eat together except for an occasional dinner when we do go to the main dining room.
yeah, I can see that, you know, because we have
Hmm.
different food tastes too. Jorge likes Mexican food. But I would prefer the pig and anchor. So
Yeah, pig and anchor. Yeah, pig and anchor. What they were trying to bring up is go early. There's going to be a line because they're going to line up, but you want to go early because the later you go, the longer the meats sit.
oh,
I mean, they
embarkation.
do turn over. They make more, but it's
Yeah, the question was whether it would be open on embarkation
it
day.
is open on embarkation until 2:30.
Okay. I will have to record it sometime, the sailaway and the casinos. So that's the part of scheduling that always messes with me. But and the bad news and good news is when you're leaving Miami, the casino tends to open up pretty quickly right after you leave because
Mm.
you're in international water within like 20 minutes. I mean,
Within 20 minutes because you're at the tip.
so you're sitting there thinking, okay, I got 20 minutes. Oh my God. To get this whole, you saw the size of that casino that I
Mm.
had to record at Utopia. That was just,
That's too huge.
it
It
was,
was
that
ridiculous.
was just that was the smoking one. That wasn't
Oof.
even the non-smoking one. So I was, by the time I got to the non-smoking one, I was just dead tired. I was like, okay, I'm ready for this to be over with. But I don't think I'm going to have that much trouble at Magic. It doesn't seem to be as big. So
You guys that have cruised on in Carnival, don't forget that if you don't like what's in the main dining room, but you like their appetizer, you like their desserts, you can always, if you have your time dining, or even if you have regular dining, you can go in and just have dessert. I
I
just
might
want
have to
dessert.
do that. I might have to do that.
I just want appetizers. We do. There's a lot of times Larry and I will go in and just order all the appetizers, and we'll just eat off the appetizers, just because we're not big on the main. More likely than not, the MDR's menu is going to be up on the buffet minus the appetizers and desserts. There may be a slight version of the dessert, but it won't be what you get up in or down in the dining room.
Joe says
But
she
it's
flipping loves it. You look so sophisticated with your little hairdo. I love it.
Oh my God.
House of X, welcome in. Nice to see y'all. Okay. Well, I think the MDR is the perfect place to have dessert or appetizers because you're
Mhm.
sitting down. I love the idea of sitting down and being waited on. That is my food.
I paid to be waited on. I'm really prefer the dining room myself.
Me
Mm.
too. I don't like standing in lines.
And
But
I found with Carnival, the one thing we thought was interesting, and anybody here can correct me if it's different on other ships, but the last couple of Carnival, well, we've only done three, but the last ones that I can remember with the buffet, it was like, say you're on Royal or maybe something, or we're on NCF, you have like different stations. But when we were on Carnival, it kind of made me think of when I was in school. You just stood in line because there's just one buffet counter, and you don't really know what's there until you get up because everybody's standing there with their tray. And I was
On
like,
Yeah, on Carnival, depending on the
I was
ship
in
you're on,
Princess too.
Travel, yes, we see. You need to do a video about the Carnival gift cards because I don't understand. And I have been trying to figure this out because people keep calling stuff different stuff. There's Carnival Cash, there's gift cards, there's charge in your room. I don't get all the Carnival stuff yet, but you need to do a video about the gift cards because I've seen him talk about it like 3 or 4 times, and I was thinking he needs to make a short about that for me. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. He says if you buy the gift card with rewards credit card, you can also get points. But what do I do with the gift card? I don't understand. Can you use that on the ship like you do your sailing? Uh, you know, you know what I'm saying? You're using your sell card for everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
So can you use the gift cards like you do your sale card in gift shops and stuff like
I
that?
don't think so.
I don't know, but I think I heard people. There was a time recently, months or so ago, and he might come back and say it in the chat, where maybe wherever you buy gift cards or something, you get more for your money if you have a gift card, and then you might use it. I don't know. I'm not an expert. You might use it to book your cruise or do different things with, and so I guess perhaps that's what he's saying. You getting
Yeah, because it costs you get an 8% discount.
yeah.
Yeah, while using a Carnival card. But my point is, where can you use it to buy stuff?
Yeah, I'm not. I'm until the new system. Well, I canceled my card because of the new system, but yeah, not because I hate Carnival. It's just because the card was not going to give me back the money that it used to.
Yeah, right now
Um,
Carnival's in a flux
So
after
until the
September.
September hits and I start seeing I seeing exactly what the points do. What is the credit card? I've already gotten my new credit card that's telling me I'm not going to get the money I used to get. So I'm
I
like,
know they
okay.
did that on Royal too. They gave me a new card, and now I can't get OBC the same way I used to.
Yeah, I'm like,
I'm about to close that card too. That was irritating because I used to be able
don't
to get.
close it. Just tear it up and don't use it
No,
because
I'm closing it.
it'll
It's my
keep
one of
your
my newest card. No, I've got 25-year-old credit cards. That one ain't gonna mess with nothing.
mess with it.
I'm
Yeah,
closing.
if you're new to credit cards and you decide not to use it, cut it up and put it to the side. Make sure you keep an eye on it because it's an open credit card and if it gets hacked, you're going to be in trouble. But if you're brand new to credit cards and you just don't like it, don't cut it up because it'll mess with your credit rating.
You never cut up your oldest cards, by the way. Ever. I mean, you
Yeah,
never get
that
rid of your
ever.
oldest cards. Keep your oldest cards. Um, but yeah, for new cards like that, like I cut up my Caesars card because that thing didn't do nothing. And I kept saying to myself, why did y'all give me all this idea that I was going to get something from this card? It didn't. Yeah, it didn't do anything.
My mom did that with her American Airlines card after I don't know 30 years. And then she said she realized the mistake she had made just because she was mad. And but then it's too late. It affected her credit. I mean, everything was all. And then it was her flight. It was what she used for her flight every year to go to Aruba. And
Wow.
now she had to pay for her Aruba
Oh
flights.
no.
That's what got her when she realized what
Yeah,
she
never
had
get
done.
rid of your points cards for real.
Mm.
Tawana says, I was watching your video, Nettie, and you said blank, blank, BA. I didn't see that one.
Oh my God.
Crooked Peach. Hi, Crooked Peach. How you doing? Welcome in.
Meredith.
Regina, she's part of the foodie squad. So is Regina. Regina, hi, Nettie. 100 pounds. Wow, I'm glad you asked about the group rates. Yeah, it's funny that we've been talking about this, but we hadn't really talked about the group rates. But Carol, if you didn't hear everybody, Carol is going to look into it, and probably Jennifer too. So be sure to check with them for group rates. I'm going to try, even though it's an ungroup, I'm going to try and plan some stuff for us. We'll see how it goes.
At least either a postcard exchange or a gift exchange.
Look, Nettie's got some
A
thoughts.
postcard exchange is a good one.
I don't know how to do either, so you're going to have to tell me.
Nope, I only participate.
I mean, no, I really don't. I've never done either one of those, so I don't know.
We
what
have to do a roper romp.
Oh, you know what you have
I gotta
to
bring
do.
my moo-moo.
Yeah, and Vicky's got one and a wig. You know what you have to do, Vicky? You have to put together a slot pull. There you go. If you don't do anything else.
No, I don't do slot pulls, but
I was
you
going
can
to
have
say,
fun.
But me and you will be the only people doing it.
Oh yeah, then we could just split whatever. I can split whatever you make because I don't make much. Yeah, I'm in. Okay, never mind. Gift
We will have to
exchange
do at
and
least one
postcard
celebration
exchange.
party.
Well, yeah,
Just as
we're going to Paradise Beach. Like I said,
Mhm.
that will be the tipsy party for sure
Yes.
because the drinks will be included. So uh,
Oh,
I
that's
saw Bill and Will when they came back from Paradise Beach. Hopefully, we won't have that experience. They were. Did you see that video? If you have not seen that video, go to Bill's Seascape videos and go to the one where they went to Paradise Beach and he's in the taxi talking to the taxi driver. It is hilarious. I
Oh
was like,
gosh.
Bill, how the heck did you get back to the ship? It was hilarious.
Ay.
This is I always do my time dining. I wish I could do my time dining. I'm going to try and talk them into it, but we'll see how it goes. I never know when I'm going to be hungry. If you even want, what is the MDR? What is in, or even if I want, what is in the MDR? Okay. Um,
Oh, real quick, have you tried to change your?
I tried.
try your dining. Try when you get on board because when we went
Yeah,
on
yeah,
the cruise,
definitely when you get.
we had 8 o'clock, 7:45, something stupid.
8:30.
And
Mm-mm.
we went to the head maitre d or whoever the heck, that was the first thing we asked, and we went to them, and then they changed us to I think it was 5:45 or 6 o'clock, which was cool. And then, funny story, we did it one time, even though they had us set way back in the corner. We only went to the main dining room one time, and then, and then after that, we were just, I think we had room service and other things. And then one day, it was, I forget what time it was. We went to the my time dining. We went and said we don't feel like going in here, and then they made us a reservation for my time. So I think if you talk to people, you could probably pretty much get
I
what
would
you.
tell them, give me it or anything early. I'll take my time. I'll take the 5:30, whatever you got. I'll
Yeah,
take it.
because 8:30, that's just too late.
There's no
Even
way.
if I stay up till midnight, that's too. And if you haven't eaten throughout the day, then that's too late.
Yeah, the only reason we got well, we booked it like what 2 weeks ago or something.
Yeah, but I'm sure they can change it for you, but you ain't gonna get nothing if you don't ask for it. If you don't.
Oh, I'm definitely going there. I
You,
already
you know,
told Jorge.
you know how you only get a craving for Chick-fil-A on Sundays when it's closed.
Jorge talks
Okay,
about me. He says
I
every Sunday you say this.
and I said, oh, because we're out doing something. I'm like, oh, let's stop and get a Chick-fil-A. Oh shit, it's Sunday.
Sugar
Anyway,
honey iced tea.
Sugar honey iced tea.
yeah, but on cruise at 3 o'clock, three. I think it's between 3 and 3:30, something like that on Carnival. There's no food, no food.
What time?
What?
Like at 3 to 3:30. It's when the well, except for
Do
guys. I
remember.
don't go to
I
guys. I'm
do
sorry.
remember that. I thought they changed that. I
There's
remember
no
that from
food?
when I used to go to Carnival, that
Yeah,
there is a
there's
period of time where they change over, that there's no food.
yeah, but there. I mean, I think guys is still open, and of course the
Mm-mm.
deli's probably still open.
The deli that was what
Yeah,
I ended up getting when that happened. I would
yeah, the
always call
deli's
room service.
open.
I would call room service and say, I need a room and quick stat, please.
Yeah, I catch it right when maybe it's because I like Blue Iguana when it never fails. When I'm hungry, everything's shut down.
Everything's closed. Well, cruising
Except
on
room
Calm say that
service.
you can still get pizza
You can
at
still get
whatever
room
time.
service.
I don't.
Travel
I'm
Yes We
actually
See.
getting better with pizza.
Travel Yes We See says old people go to the nightclub. What you trying to say, dude? Now on Carnival, since they have changed to theme nights, by the way. By the way. I like the way he said that, by the way.
Do they charge for room service on Carnival?
Yeah, they charge for room service on Royal too.
Oh, I
The
didn't.
only thing that's free is if you call the night before. You have to call the night before and tell them you can get the coffee delivered to your room between. I think it's between 6 and 10. Coffee, the Danish cereal, uh, bread, continental breakfast, fruit, a little fruit tray.
My husband GPT'd it, Carol. He found out what the theme nights were because he wants to be prepared. So there is a white party, there is a sail away party, and there's a glow stick party. Whatever the
That's
heck
when you'll see flex dance.
I was gonna say. I saw that on the video, yeah. So the flex dances during the glow party. Yeah, he always checks stuff like that. I always forget about it. And then I'll see him dressed in white going, did you forget to tell
Chocolate
me something?
sweet potato muffin. Does it say that?
Chocolate sweet
It
potato
must be in
muffin.
the for breakfast, maybe.
Sounds
I don't
good.
think
You
I've
get
seen
the
it.
gift cards via a third party. Then when you get on board, you can either go to the kiosk and load it onto your account or go to guest service and have them load it. Hmm. So it's like a traveler's check, right? Only the opposite way. You don't pay for it, you get discount for it. Then it becomes credit loaded onto your account.
Old word.
Okay. Now I
Okay.
will say when we did the breeze, we didn't know. We stood in line because we were putting cash on the room instead of a card, and we stood in line for, oh my God, it had to be like an hour and a half almost. And then once we got closer, then we heard somebody say, "Oh, there's a kiosk over there. You can just put your money in for your room." So if you haven't been on Carnival in a while or ever, that's
Ever.
interesting fact to know before I stood in line for an hour to to find out that
Now
I
you
did
stood in
have to pay
line where?
as customer service to put money on my account because we were putting
Oh,
cash instead of a card. And they have kiosks around where you can load money like I don't know who it was said with the gift card and it goes
You
straight
can
to your
use the
room.
gift card to pay for your cruise.
Yeah, and you can put
Be
cash in the
careful. If you've got a lot of onboard credit and you don't think you're going to go through it, do not load anything on your card. You want to blow through your onboard credit first because it is
Yes.
non-refundable
well, okay. Funny you should say that.
unless you paid for the onboard credit.
I've got
Like
$300 onboard credit, but I don't really want to use it on this cruise
you're not. Oh, you don't want to use it on the cruise?
because it's from that card. Yeah, I got it for the celebration cruise because we don't have a drink package. But
It's probably going to be thrown onto this cruise. There's nothing you can do about it. If
well,
it
that's
shows up,
kind of wrong.
unless you call, I would call.
I thought you had to redeem stuff like that. Don't you have to say what you want it to go toward?
I think
I
so.
don't
It's
know.
like my
I would
NCL.
make sure that it doesn't automatically go because you use the card to book your room.
No, I used the card to book my room. Yeah.
Okay, you use the card. More likely than not, it's going to go on that cruise. I would find out if you want to send it over to the other one. I would make sure you do that before you leave. Because if once it's on there, you have to blow through it. If you don't blow through it, unless you've unless you paid for a cruise, they've given you a reduction and then that reduction goes to onboard credit. You actually paid that cash. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I didn't
For a
get anything for this.
yeah, if you purchased a room on I think it's the Super Saver, and you see the price go down, what they do is they put that onto your room as onboard credit. That's the easiest way to do it. I don't know if they do it any other way because that's the way I always did it. If you don't use that onboard credit, that will come back to you. But if you get free onboard credit for no reason, that onboard credit is non-refundable and you need to blow through it. Go to the candy shop. Do whatever you have to
If
get
they
it
do
spent.
that, I will be really ticked because they advertised it as $300, not as $300 onboard credit. So my feeling about that, when a credit card says they're giving you $300, they got to at least allow you to say what you want to do with the $300.
I don't think, well, with my NCL card, when I got it, it offered me whatever. And like right now, I have onboard credit. And even though we're going next month, I'm not gonna ask them to transfer it. You might have to ask them to transfer.
Transfer it. I think I
Yeah,
Unless
did.
and
Carnival
like I
just,
said, I would verify that before you leave, so you're not.
yeah, just to make
Bone
sure.
Tired Travelers came in. Look, she got
Hey,
a new
Hattie.
logo. It says you entered the studio. I'm about to kick this one out.
Oh.
Look, guys, it's open till 5 or 6.
I think it's 6.
You guys, my mouse died. I guess it's time for me to get off because I had to recharge my mouse while we were sitting here.
Oh wow.
I know, right? Anyway,
You're not old school. Mine is wired up.
no,
Where's the wire? Come on now.
no, mine you have to keep plugging it in if it dies. Okay, so we're at the end, y'all, because it is after 11:30. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
I'm looking to see if there's anybody I didn't say hello to. I think I said hello to everybody. Mitch from the Cam fam. Did I say hello to him? Mitch.
there you go.
Mitch, you
Mitch.
did.
How you doing, Mitch? Okay, I'm at the bottom. I think I got everybody. You guys, I appreciate y'all coming in. Realize, okay, I don't know what she was answering to, but obviously somebody asked a question about the passports. After they check the passport. On embarkation, you can load cash into the terminal before you board. Okay. Vicky, go to the cherry on top and buy gift cards. Then you can use it on your next cruise. Okay. Anyway, y'all, thank you for coming in. I will not be here next week. Neither will the rest of the crew on this particular show. They will be here in other ways. Like Josiane will be here on Wednesday doing her show at 12 o'clock. So be sure to check her out. But meanwhile,
Meanwhile,
Well, G said if you open the credit card for the $300, it will just be a credit to the new card. So when you pay your bill, 300 will come off of it.
okay, that better not be it.
yeah, I tell
Leave
you
that
what,
subject.
that's like when
That's-
you're on a Facebook group or whatever, and people are asking questions to the chat as opposed to going to the source. Nothing wrong with the chat.
I'm going to go to the source. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Go to the source. I mean, we
Because-
know, but
Mm.
they.
And I'll give y'all an answer, okay? Because that, a lot of people are getting this card, and I assumed when I got the card that it act like a normal credit card, meaning you tell them what you want to do with the credit, right? Because on all the rest of my reward cards, you tell them what you want to do with the money that they give you.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you
They
go into
do it
that little
differently.
rewards thing.
Yeah, and you say how you want to
choose.
redeem it, either a credit or cash or onboard credit, that kind of stuff. If they don't do that, I'm gonna let y'all know because that is not cool. That is, you don't just automatically use the $300, Anyway, but I'm learning a lot of stuff. I will keep you guys apprised of things I find out on the cruise. I will either come in live or I will send y'all a video. I will post a video and let you know something that happened that might have been, like maybe we didn't know about. I'll keep you posted. And also
And when
tell
it
you-
happens, you're gonna go. I'm gonna say, why didn't you ask me? I could have told you.
and I'll be like, I didn't know.
She'll bring something up, and I'm like, you just had to ask.
Well,
I
you got to
the
know what to
answer.
ask, and I don't even know what to ask at this point. I mean, some of the stuff about Carnival has changed so much. When I used to be on Carnival back in the day, there were no named restaurants.
Yeah.
Everything
No,
was
it
called
is
the
truly
Mongolian
changed.
food, the Chinese food, the Mexican food. That's what the buffet was. There
The
was no
burrito
extra-
bar.
There was no
Remember the
extra
burrito
stuff.
bar? It was on the Freedom class. The burrito bar was on one side, deli was on the other.
See,
I don't know how. I
that
haven't been
is-
on a Freedom in or whatever spirit class. Is that spirit?
Yeah, spirit class. I'm not even sure was around by.
I know. I'm going on one in February. I can't wait. I haven't been on there. I don't know, forever.
But anyway, so I will keep y'all posted. Thank you for hanging in there. This has been a really long one for us, you guys. But we've been talking about cruising, and that's A new
Yeah.
phone.
And we didn't really talk about what you do the day before, but the
The
two
day
of us
before.
pack.
That,
And
So
thank you for all of the information that y'all have given me. I appreciate that. You know, I am a little nervous.
don't be
It's
nervous.
been a long time since
Yeah.
I've been. It's like going on a new cruise ship.
Yeah.
It's like when I went on MSC, I was a little bit nervous the first time. And so there you go.
Yeah, I'll be nervous going in February on Carnival because it won't be a shiny ship. I'll be like, oh no, this is so different.
This is so different. We'll be
You'll
all
see
standing
it.
there going, wait a minute, this is not the carnival we know. Okay.
I know it's not the Carnival I know, so
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah, we're
'Cause
excited.
It's bright.
Okay. Okay, sweetie. You know what? We're off of here. I love talking to you guys. Thank you to my panel. These are my buddies.
Have fun.
They chat with me every day, by the way. So we do talk a lot, but we enjoy talking to each other. So there you go. And thank you, Carol, for letting us know that you're going to get some group rates. We appreciate it. We will be contacting you. So there you go.
Oh yeah, and we like balconies. Just saying.
Yep.
Fantastic balconies all the way around. Okay, y'all. So I will talk to you guys. Well, when I get a
When
chance.
you do,
on
have an
Sunday.
amazing time there, Vicky. Enjoy yourself.
Embarkation is
Sure.
Sunday,
Enjoy.
so expect to hear from me sometime on Sunday. We'll see how it goes. Okay,
Bye.
we're out of here.
So long.
And we're gonna watch this crazy video one more time. Hopefully this time I did do it right. Okay, there's no comment on, right? I'm gonna turn the banner off. Yeah, so that we can actually see the poster. Look, and somebody did a comment as soon as I said that. Was it funny? That was funny. Okay, hopefully it isn't a new person, but I will check just in case. Okay, great. Bye, everybody. Have a great cruise. Thank you, Will. I appreciate that. You guys, see you later.
Ba-dum-dum, ba-da-dum-dum-dum-dum, yeah. Ba-dum-dum, ba-da-dum-dum.